a little video of what I have on my iPad. So as you can see the screenshot here of my iPad, this is my second page. First page is just obviously just various apps that I've got, which I'm sure you're all aware of. Good game that's going on at the minute. But yeah, so if we just have a look at this, and basically we have a look around. These are basically the apps that people recommend. Some people have. Some of them are free, and some of them aren't. So I'm just going to go through them. I've tried to get the prices up, but I'm doing this, as you can see the time, I don't know if you can see it clearly, but this is AM in the UK, so I can't sleep, and I thought let's do a little video. So first of all, I'm just going to go on the Flightboard app. I've just recently refreshed my iPad, so some of the things I've just had to put on for the sake of this video. So as you can see, this shows you the departures, and if you just swipe that across there, and the arrivals of the aircraft today. So it's a really good video. I do apologise for the focus going in and out. It seems to be struggling to find a focus point. So if I just put my hand back in here, okay. So yeah, it's really good. You can select your airports here. So if we just take off current location and we go KLAX, and it won't find that. LAX. There we go, Los Angeles. And with the time difference, we should have an active. There we go. We've got an active one going on now, as of the 8 hours behind. So that's a good little app for anyone that's travelling or just checking on people that are coming and going. The next app that I've got going along here is Cessna CL. Now this is an app you have to pay for. I think it was about £5 in the UK, so about $7 in the US, but obviously exchange rate does change on the App Store. Generally they're the same price. So if I just click on that, and this gives you, if you go back to the main page, so basically you got your software license agreement, terms of service, and it is a checklist for Cessna. So if you go in here, down this side, we've got all of the Cessna aircrafts. I say all, not all of them are on there, but the majority of them are. And if we just go to the one that I fly, so if we go up to Cessna 172N and M, and then you have your checklist here to the lines, which are in yellow, and it's just a straight swipe, nothing fancy, but it gets the job done. Haven't used that yet. For me, it's good for learning, it's good for reading, checking over things to make sure I've done them. However, I haven't found the right mount yet or knee board for the iPad, so I haven't done that. But on another note, staying with checklists, if we just go to Goodreader, which is an app that I purchased, and it's about £2.99. Okay. And if we just look down here, so these are the things I put in. I got these off the FAA website, so these are real charts, and they are of California or Los Angeles, and these could be used for flying. So I got that. It was free to do, $2.99 for the app. So I haven't really lost that much money. I've also put on the pilot's operating handbook for the Cessna and the landing plates for El Monte Airport. So if we just go across here, there you go. Not that I can use them for IFR, but they're good to look at for reference points. So that's Goodreader. The next two apps I'm going to show you are for studying of the PPL FAA version, and this is a really good app. So you just choose your type, recreational, private pilot aeroplane, which is set there. You can select all the questions, or you can select just one, and you've got obviously all the different subject areas. So if we just press maneuvers, and next at the top. Then it's got different ways of learning. So you can do the learning flashcards where it shows you the question and the answer. You can do the study, and it just gives you all the questions at once. You can do continuous, so you just keep getting them right. Or you can do the quiz, which is kind of like the test. You've got sounds on there, and also you can just have it quiet if you want it, and also you can choose which way you want the questions to be fired at random. So you can ask from different various questions and comes in different orders. So I'll just click next and we'll take a look at this. So this is basically the layout of it. And you would just, for argument's sake, this is the quiz one, so you just keep going through. I'm just firing these off at random. God knows how many I'm going to get right. If I just go back, you can also view on the figure, so for the question it's just asked you. We'll stick with that one, why not? And we'll do that one. You then get your results at the end. So 9 correct, 5 incorrect, good for a random, however not good for the score, as 70% would be the pass mark. You can see it on a graph if you really need to, but no doubt I'd be crying this time. I do apologise if I'm speaking quite low. I do have housemates that should be asleep. So that was that one. There's also another prepware, which is more or less the same thing. You got just study or test. You choose what you have, or what you're going for, should I say. Airplane, study, start. You can choose your questions then, so basic. And you get them in this form with all your questions down the side, so you can skip if you wanted to. They're already in order there. And then you just click A is wrong, B is right. There's the explanation at the bottom. Just bring that back a bit. That's a little bit better, sorry about that. So there's the explanation there at the bottom. And if we just come out of that. Next one I've got is Blackboard. And this is literally just a chalkboard, so you can write things on there. Could be good for, obviously, radio contact, remembering numbers, aircraft numbers, whatever, positions, stuff like that for flying. It's good for just jotting down, not having to grab a pen. You can use your fingers, so yeah, that could come in handy. The next one is My Radar. This is weather. The next 3 apps I'm going to show you will be weather, and this is the free version. So you get this little banner at the bottom, unfortunately. But if I was to just go on to California, we'll just choose Los Angeles. If I click down here, I can then basically choose how I want to see it. So we can have it where the weather covers. You can have it opaque. You can have the speed of it so it doesn't go as fast. So you can basically see what's going on around. As you can see, this is real live weather as we're talking. You can tap for a forecast. So that'll give you a forecast for the next couple of days. And also you can press for your location. Unfortunately, I've disabled it, so it won't do that for me right now, but you can see how it goes, and it gives you a full weather forecast quickly. This was free. The next weather app is Weather Plus. This is for aviation. Once again, you get the same more or less map. You can then choose and have information. So that's the METARs for Los Angeles, LAX. You can choose the flight rules, so surface winds, visibility, ceiling. So it just tells you what the ceiling is. Sky coverage. We'll just press on that. It gives you what the airport is, so KHHR. And you can choose METARs, TAF, stuff like that, so that's good. And this is free. And that was Aero Plus Weather. The next one is aero weather, and this is the free version. There's also a version where you have to pay for it, which is plus, I guess. If we just go to ICAO, we'll put in El Monte, and we'll go select that one, add selected, press there, and then it gives you that. There's no data for some reason, so let's see if we can reload. There we go. So it's just giving me the data there is 69 minutes old, and it's the METARs. Winds 200, south-southwest at 9 knots, gusting to 15 knots, visibility 16.1 kilometers, clouds, sky clear, temperatures 25 degrees Celsius, dew point 14. So you can see that it's quite good. You can also have obviously a selection of airports, so we can add another one at ICAO once again. So if we just do, say, EGKK, London Gatwick, we'll go on to that one, refresh, and it gives you that one there. 7 minutes old, and it gives you all the information. TAFs are underneath, and also station information at the bottom. So that app was Aero Weather. Next little app I've got is Pilot Calculator. So you've got stuff for your times, off, out, for obviously hobs, or your engine hour meter, should I say, sorry. So you can see what your block is. You've got a calculator, which is just a general calculator. It's good colours for obviously if you're flying in night. You've got your fuel, so you can do your calculations for that. Amounts of fuel, wind, so the runway heading, which let's say for example is 190, and the wind direction is 360. Wind speed is 2 knots. And there you go, it tells you straight away you've got a 2 knot tailwind. So it's a good little handy thing to have. You've also got your descent planning, so it can show you times of descent, rate of descent, how long it'll take you to get there. Next couple of things are magazines, and these magazines are free. So if I just do a little bit of fancy camera action if I can. And you've got flying, pilot mag. Pilot mag I think you have to pay for. Aviator, P1 and loop. I know that loop and P1 are definitely free. Pilot mag and flying, I think you may have to subscribe. I could be wrong. And then the other one is Flight International, which is free, and you just click to download. So if we just get some focus back there, so you just click, it starts downloading, and then once it's done you can view it. So it's started to download some, and you can just view. Obviously we've got it in the wrong way, which doesn't help, but yeah, you can just view the magazine, and obviously it's got different, what shows you how to use it. It's a really good interactive magazine, or good thing, this newsstand, because they're so interactive. I found them really fascinating. You know, you can turn it one way and you get a completely different read from the same topic. If you have it in landscape or portrait, there's videos in certain ways. And actually, see if I can show you. If we go on to the Loop magazine, and if we just do, which one? This one. See if we can view it as fast as we can. It's, I mean, such a fascinating concept, which I'm sure many people that have got iPads are already used to. There we go, we can view it now. So this is when your magazine starts. And then you can just start scrolling through. You know, it's fantastic. I think it's such a good idea. And this, obviously it's still downloading on these pages, but you get the idea. The other 3 apps that I've got on here, you have to pay for. So Sky Demon, which is down here, unfortunately this is as far as we're going to get because you need a subscription. So you need to log in, which we don't have £150 to test. The other one that I presume is free, because it tells you it's free, is DTC DUAT, which is free to get the login. However, the server must be down on the website, because I've tried and with no luck getting on the website. The other one, which I was trying to download for you before I started this, but obviously didn't succeed, is Premier Charts. Now this is free. However, you have to pay for the charts. So each chart's about £2.99, I think. And then obviously every time they run out, you just need to get it again. So that is a quick, fast look, very fast look at a few apps that I've got. Aviation apps. So top ones that I'm going to say is Flightboard for checking flights. Cessna Checklist for having obviously every general aviation Cessna aircraft checklist there, in case you ever go into a different one. For testing, the ground school private pilot test and the prepware by ASA. And Goodreader for anything that you're going to have document wise. It's fantastic. So that's it guys, thanks for watching, and let me know if you've got any apps. Post a video, show me some of your apps that you've got.